This young girl was kidnapped by 3 brothers. She was subjected to all kinds of torment every single day, but the most cruel of them all was their father. He tortured the girl relentlessly, until her mind began to collapse. Watching her suffer in agony, he instead derived a twisted sense of pleasure. No matter how desperately she cried and begged for mercy, he remained completely unmoved. One day, Lisa finally seized a chance to escape. She managed to knock one of them unconscious. Even though her body was already covered in wounds, she still endured the pain and escaped through a window. Outside, the freezing wind cut like a knife, and thick snow covered the ground everywhere. Lisa was wearing only thin clothes with her ankles bare. People who saw her on the street all thought she was insane. On top of that, she could not understand the local language at all, so no one was willing to help her. Fortunately, a patrol officer understood English, and immediately took her back to the police station. Only then did Lisa realize that she had long since been taken out of the United States by those perverts. After listening to Lisa's story, the police did not take it seriously at all. They also discovered that Lisa had previously taken illegal drugs. At that point, everything she said completely lost its credibility. Just then, a woman who looked like she worked for a women's association walked into the room. Anna said she wanted to talk to Lisa alone. She claimed that she, like Lisa, had once suffered through the same nightmare. As a result, Lisa let down her guard completely, and begged Anna to take her to the US Embassy. After they got into the car, Anna called a shelter. The other party said they were willing to take Lisa in. Hearing this, Lisa finally relaxed a little. Before long, the two arrived at their destination without incident. But when Anna opened the iron gate, the scene before her eyes sent Lisa straight back into hell. This was exactly the nightmare place she had just risked her life to escape from. At that very moment, all her trust and hope completely collapsed. It turned out that Anna was the mother of those perverts. She then turned on the music, trying to drown out Lisa's screams, because at that moment, their deranged father was walking into the basement. Meanwhile, Anna simply sat quietly upstairs, forcing herself not to recall the nightmare she herself had once endured. 2.5 minutes later, the father walked out of the basement drenched in sweat. Lisa had already been tortured beyond recognition, but even so, the crazed eldest brother still refused to let her go. After the group of perverts finished venting their cruelty, they dug a large pit in the basement. Then they stuffed Lisa into a box, just like that she was buried underground, box and all. Upstairs, the perverts tamped the soil flat, and laid a carpet over it, as if nothing had ever happened. But no one expected that the box would suddenly start to slide, then plunge even deeper underground. It turned out the basement was right next to a sewer. The 3 brothers had accidentally dug through the barrier. Because of this, Lisa miraculously survived. Dragging her badly injured body, she searched for food and an exit in the sewer. Relying solely on moldy, spoiled food, she barely managed to stay alive. Later, she was lucky enough to find a church. A kind priest gave her food and clothes. After eating her fill, Lisa arrived at the gates of the embassy, but she did not walk inside, because she still had something more important to do. That was revenge.